Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update. Additionally, consider subscribing to my Patreon to get access to these features, and much more. In the bustling halls of Franklin High, where the echoes of laughter and chatter melded into a symphony of adolescence, there stood a nondescript classroom. It was room 213, where Mr. Thompson held sway over a gaggle of eager minds, shaping them with his wisdom and guiding them toward the elusive shores of knowledge. However, within the confines of this ordinary classroom, an extraordinary tale began to unfold, a tale that would forever change the lives of two unsuspecting students. Enter Ethan Reynolds, a senior whose world revolved around calculus equations and Friday night football games. With his rugged looks and easy charm, Ethan was the epitome of a typical high school jock. Yet, beneath his confident facade lay a secret that he guarded with the utmost diligence. Opposite him sat Lily Carter, the quiet girl who always seemed to fade into the background. With her timid demeanor and unassuming presence, Lily was the antithesis of Ethan's larger-than-life persona. Yet, despite their differences, fate had woven their destinies together in the most unexpected of ways. It all began on a mundane Monday morning, as the sun cast its golden rays through the classroom windows. Mr. Thompson, with his unruly mop of grey hair and perpetually wrinkled shirts, stood before the class with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. "Class," he announced, his voice carrying a hint of excitement, "I have a special assignment for you all." A collective murmur rippled through the room as students exchanged curious glances. "I want each of you to pick a partner," Mr. Thompson continued, "someone you wouldn't normally work with." Ethan's gaze darted around the room until it settled on Lily, who sat hunched over her desk, her eyes fixed on her tattered textbook. "Lily," he said, his voice barely above a whisper, "want to be partners?" Lily's eyes widened in surprise as she looked up, meeting Ethan's gaze for the first time. Without a word, she nodded, a shy smile tugging at the corners of her lips. And so, an unlikely alliance was formed, one that would test the boundaries of friendship and courage in ways neither Ethan nor Lily could have imagined. As the days passed, Ethan and Lily delved into their assignment with unwavering determination, their once distant worlds colliding in a whirlwind of laughter and discovery. Yet, amidst the chaos of their budding friendship, a shadow loomed on the horizon, a shadow that threatened to unravel everything they held dear. For you see, Mr. Thompson had a secret of his own, a secret that would turn Ethan's world upside down and force him to confront the true meaning of identity and acceptance. As the week progressed, Ethan and Lily found themselves engrossed in their assignment, spending hours huddled together in the school library, poring over books and scribbling notes. Despite their initial reservations, they discovered a shared passion for unraveling the mysteries of the world around them. Their partnership blossomed into a friendship neither of them had anticipated. Ethan found himself opening up to Lily in ways he never had with anyone else, sharing his hopes, fears, and even his deepest secrets. And Lily, in turn, revealed her own struggles with confidence and self-esteem, finding solace in Ethan's unwavering support. However, amidst the newfound camaraderie, a cloud of uncertainty lingered in the air. Mr. Thompson's mysterious assignment loomed over them like a spectre, casting a shadow of doubt over their otherwise idyllic partnership. It was on a crisp Thursday afternoon, with the faint scent of autumn lingering in the air, that Mr. Thompson finally revealed the true nature of their assignment. "Class," he announced, his voice tinged with anticipation, "for your final project, you will each be tasked with stepping into someone else's shoes, quite literally." Ethan felt a knot form in his stomach as he exchanged a wary glance with Lily. What could Mr. Thompson possibly have in store for them? "I want each of you to choose a partner," Mr. Thompson continued, "and for one day, you will switch identities. You will dress and act as your partner, experiencing life from their perspective." A collective gasp filled the room as the gravity of Mr. Thompson's words sank in. Switch identities. Dress as their partner. It was an assignment unlike anything they had ever encountered. Ethan's mind raced as he tried to make sense of it all. The thought of stepping into Lily's shoes filled him with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. Could he truly understand what it meant to be her, even for just a day? And then, as if sensing his unease, Lily's voice broke through his thoughts. "I think we should do it," she said, her eyes shining with determination. Ethan hesitated for a moment, his mind awash with doubt. But then, he looked into Lily's eyes and saw a reflection of his own fears staring back at him. In that moment, he knew what he had to do. With a newfound sense of resolve, Ethan nodded, a smile tugging at the corners of his lips. "Let's do it," he said, his voice filled with conviction. The days leading up to the identity swap were a whirlwind of anticipation and preparation. Ethan and Lily spent hours discussing the logistics of their transformation, poring over their respective wardrobes and brainstorming ways to embody each other's personas. For Ethan, the prospect of donning Lily's clothes and assuming her mannerisms was both thrilling and nerve-wracking. He couldn't help but wonder how he would navigate the world as a timid, introverted girl, a stark contrast to his usual confident demeanor. As for Lily, the thought of inhabiting Ethan's larger-than-life persona filled her with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Could she truly embody the essence of a popular high school jock, with all its swagger and bravado? Finally, the fateful day arrived. With their hearts pounding in their chests, Ethan and Lily met in the school parking lot, each clad in the other's clothes. Ethan awkwardly adjusted the hem of Lily's skirt, while Lily fidgeted with the collar of Ethan's Letterman jacket. "You look different," Lily said with a nervous laugh, eyeing Ethan's unfamiliar attire. Ethan chuckled nervously, running a hand through his borrowed hair. "You too. It's weird." With a shared glance of determination, they squared their shoulders and stepped into the school building, ready to embark on their daring experiment. The hallways buzzed with excitement as students bustled to and fro, casting curious glances at the unusual sight of Ethan and Lily walking side by side. Whispers followed in their wake, mingling with the rustle of papers and the clatter of lockers. As they made their way to their first class, Ethan couldn't help but notice the subtle differences in the way people interacted with Lily. Gone were the nods of acknowledgement and friendly greetings he was accustomed to receiving as Ethan Reynolds, star quarterback. Instead, he was met with hesitant smiles and awkward silences, a stark reminder of the invisible barriers that separated him from Lily's world. Meanwhile, Lily found herself navigating the halls with a newfound sense of confidence, bolstered by the knowledge that she was no longer confined to the shadows. As Ethan Reynolds, she commanded attention wherever she went, her mere presence eliciting admiring glances and whispered conversations. Throughout the day, Ethan and Lily found themselves navigating a minefield of social conventions and expectations, each moment offering new insights into the intricacies of each other's lives. They laughed, they stumbled, and they stumbled some more, but through it all, they remained steadfast in their determination to see the experiment through to the end. As the final bell rang and the school day drew to a close, Ethan and Lily met once again in the parking lot, their hearts heavy with the weight of their shared experience. "Well, that was something," Ethan said with a wry smile, tugging at the hem of Lily's skirt one last time. Lily nodded, a soft smile playing at the corners of her lips. "Yeah, it was. But you know what? I think we learned a lot today." And with that, they parted ways, each carrying with them a newfound understanding of themselves and each other, a bond forged in the crucible of empathy and shared experience.